You know that feeling. When you just, you get a break from the city noise,
Yeah.
just get out, breathe some fresh air.
Oh, definitely.
Well, we've got a spot for you today, maybe just mentally for now or for a real trip later.
Yeah.
The Tamarack Nature Preserve. It's in Woodbury, Minnesota.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a great escape. It's this 170-acre preserve, and it gives you a look into some really interesting wetland environments.
Right.
We're talking about Minnesota's southernmost stand of tamarack trees.
Southernmost, really?
Yeah, which is kind of unusual in itself, and it also has these fascinating fen wetlands.
Tamarack trees way down south. Okay, that's already got me curious. And fen wetlands. What makes them special compared to, say, a bog?
Well, right, so think about bogs. They tend to be pretty acidic, not a lot of nutrients. Fens, though, they're different. They get this steady flow of groundwater.
Oh, okay.
And that water brings in dissolved minerals, so the fen ends up being more alkaline. This creates, a totally different soil chemistry.
Which means different plants and animals can live there.
Exactly. It supports a whole different community. So while we don't have like a super detailed rich fen, poor bog chart here, that groundwater difference, that's the key thing shaping what lives there.
Got it. Different water, different world.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, so if someone's thinking about actually going there to the Woodbury Preserve, what's the experience like on the ground?
Well, there's a main walking loop. It's just under 4 miles, so a decent walk, but not, an all-day trek, unless you want it to be.
Okay.
And what's nice is the trail variety. You've got some paved sections, which are easygoing.
Mm-hmm.
Then there are unpaved paths, more natural feeling. And the real highlight, I think, are the boardwalks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they take you right out over those marshy fen areas. You get a fantastic, really close-up view.
Boardwalks are always the best part. Feels like you're right in the middle of it all. Okay, now, super important point here for anyone listening and planning a visit.
Yes.
Make absolutely sure you're heading to Woodbury. This is not the Tamarack Nature Center up in White Bear Township.
Oh, crucial distinction, yes.
Same name, totally different park. Don't want you driving to the wrong tamaracks.
That is such a good point to make. Yeah, the Tamarack Nature Center in White Bear Township is, it's quite a bit larger, actually, about 320 acres. It's got its own trails, lakes like Tamarack Lake and Fish Lake, an actual nature center building.
Right, a different setup entirely.
Totally different. And their focus seems broader, too, like community programs involving arts, humanities, sciences. They even have a history with maple syruping, apparently.
That's funny you mentioned maple syrup. Our research actually dug up a little historical tidbit about that, although it seems linked to a lake further north, maybe Pine County.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something about a retired firefighter, Harold, who loved the woods.
Yeah.
He donated some old Native American maple sugaring tools to the Tamarack Nature Center, the White Bear Township one.
Ah, okay. And those tools, what's fascinating is they likely came from near Big Tamarack Lake up in Pine County. That area has a big history with St. Croix, Chippewa, or Ojibwe villages.
No.
Harold's daughter, Lana, she actually remembered visiting Ojibwe sugar camps nearby when she was young, and even getting maple sugar and some tools from them. So yeah, that collection at the White Bear Township Center, it's a real link back to those traditional Ojibwe sugaring practices up there.
That's a really nice connection to the cultural history. Okay, but let's swing back to the Tamarack Nature Preserve in Woodbury. If you're planning your visit there specifically, any tips? How can you make the most of it?
Absolutely. First thing, the trails aren't lit. So definitely plan your visit for daytime hours, safer, and you'll actually see everything.
Good practical advice.
And beyond just walking, there are some cool ways to interact with the place. You can actually download and print the park's field guide from their website.
A field guide.
Yeah, and it's set up like a nature scavenger hunt. It's pretty fun, honestly, for kids and adults. Makes you really look closely,
A nature scavenger hunt. I love that idea. Turns a simple walk into more of an adventure. Anything else like that? Ways to get more involved.
Yeah, they actually encourage citizen science, which is great.
Cool.
You can get the iNaturalist app on your phone. Use it to take pictures and log what you see, plants, bugs, fungi, whatever. And that data actually helps scientists understand the biodiversity in the preserve. It's pretty neat.
So you're contributing just by, taking photos of stuff you find.
Exactly. And similarly, if you're into birds, birding is obviously a good activity there. The eBird app is the one for that you can log your sightings, see what others have spotted.
Okay, so a couple of apps can turn your visit into, actual science. That's a really cool way to connect.
Yeah.
What about other wildlife? Besides birds, what might you see?
Well, our sources mention looking for frogs, Could be fun. The Hamline University website apparently has a good page for identifying Minnesota frogs by sight or sound. Maybe check that out beforehand.
Frog calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the preserve's own info mentions seeing a great biodiversity, marsh, plants, birds, other wild creatures. Oh, and also floating hummocks.
Living hummocks. What are those?
They're basically these mats of vegetation, plants, and roots all tangled together that actually float on the water surface in the wetland.
Like little floating islands of plants.
Kind of, yeah. They make the wetland landscape really dynamic.
That sounds cool. Now, what if you're visiting with kids? Is there anything specific for them?
Yep, there's a playground right there in the preserve. It was actually scheduled for replacement back in 2023.
Oh, okay.
So it should be pretty new and updated by now, early 2025. Ready for kids to enjoy.
Great. A new playground is always a plus.
And hey, with all that nature around, packing a picnic is always a good move. Just find a nice spot, relax, and enjoy the quiet.
Oh, absolutely. A picnic makes any park visit better. What about when it gets colder? Is it still worth visiting Woodbury's Preserve in winter?
Yeah, it is. When the conditions are right, you can do ice skating and cross-country skiing there.
Oh, nice.
So it really is a year-round kind of place. Each season just gives you a different view of it all.
Good to know. Okay, if someone wants to plan their route, see the trails before they go, where's the best place to find a map?
Right. For the Woodbury Preserve, the best, most up-to-date trail map is on the Ramsey, Washington Metro Watershed District's website.
Ramsey, Washington Metro Watershed District. Got it.
That's your go-to source for the official map there.
Okay. And any way to get a visual preview, like see what it actually looks like before heading out?
Yes, actually. The city of Woodbury made a YouTube video showcasing the preserve.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's a really good way to get a feel for the place, the trails, the wetlands, the general vibe. They call it a hidden gem in the video, and watching it gives you a good sense of why. Definitely worth a look.
Excellent. Okay, so let's quickly recap Tamarack Nature Preserve in Woodbury.
Yeah.
We're talking 170 acres, unique southernmost tamarack trees, those interesting fen wetlands.
Right.
You've got that nearly 4-mile trail loop with different surfaces, including boardwalks. You can do the nature scavenger hunt with their field guide, contribute to citizen science with iNaturalist, go birding with eBird, look for frogs, maybe see those floating hummocks.
Yep.
There's the updated playground for kids, good picnic spots, and even winter stuff like ice skating and skiing.
Don't forget the map.
Right. Map from the Ramsey, Washington Metro Watershed District website, and check out the City of Woodbury's video. And the big reminder, this is Woodbury, not White Bear Township.
Exactly. It's a really worthwhile spot right here near the cities, offering something a bit different ecologically.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So if you're getting that itch to escape the concrete and connect with nature, Tamarack Nature Preserve in Woodbury seems like a fantastic option. Maybe plan that visit, download an app or two, grab that field guide.
Go explore.
Yeah, go see what you can find just outside the city limits. Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? How many other amazing natural spots are tucked away nearby, each with its own unique story, just waiting for us to discover them?